Hello, everybody. Parker Griffith here on GoRacers.com. Here with head coach Mitch Stewart. Coach, you've had the first day of practice, full strength. Tell us what you learned about the team today.
Well, it's just today, the first day is more about getting the stress levels down, making sure everybody knows which way to go, and how to go. It's never going to be as fast as you want it. There's always going to be some transition issues, and there was today, but it's more so, the first day you're just trying to evaluate talent. You're trying to evaluate personnel, make sure that you have your personnel in the right spots, and then move them and shift them if you need to, moving into day two.
Speaking of personnel and talent, give us your opinion on some of the new guys that have come out and just the class in general.
Don't know yet. I'll know here in about 10 minutes when we get in there and watch the film. I saw some good things out of some guys. Doing some things, running around and getting a burst off the line of scrimmage and things like that. But I mean, with me still calling it offensively, there wasn't a whole lot of looking. I've got my eyes down on the paper for the most part and just calling the next play, trying to get the tempo up on the first day of practice. So, it'll be interesting. I'll get to go in here and watch them on film and then kind of do some evaluations from there.
Talking about the offense, we had one of the best offenses in the country last year. Is it going to be more of the same, or we can expect that high-scoring offense again?
I hope so. That's the plan anyway. We'll see.
Of course, the question everyone's asked you this offseason is about the defense. Give us a little insight of the defense, what Coach Boone's done with them, and the progress they've made even since the spring.
Well, it's just an intensity factor. They're moving around, they're flying to the football. Just on day one, just watching them. The quarterbacks made the comment the other day. They don't give you anything. You have to work for everything. Whereas some of the defenses that we face, they'll give you a check down, they'll give you a hitch or whatever, and they just rally and tackle to it. I think they're pretty aggressive in what they're doing, and they're playing pretty tight to the box and pretty tight to the receivers. Which forces you offensively during a practice to take some shots and which kind of stinks for your quarterbacks because their completion percentage goes down, because you're trying to push it down the field a little bit. But I think the biggest thing that they've got going for them right now is they've got a lot of intensity on that side of the football.
Last question, Coach. It's the first day, so you haven't really seen a lot, but how much potential does this team have?
I don't know. I'll say this. For being 3 days into camp, doing all the paperwork and all of the stuff that you have to get, the compliance issues and all of that kind of stuff. We've had no issues with that. All of our kids have done exactly what they're supposed to do. They go over to the cafeteria and they straighten up after themselves. And so from that standpoint, we're doing pretty good on a football team. From a football standpoint, I have no idea after being the first day and just being in helmets. So it'll be, like I said, it'll be interesting to get in here and evaluate. It's good to see the coaches on the jog right there. They're trying to get in season shape too. So, but we'll get in there and evaluate it, see how it looks.